Hey guys, welcome to SuperMarcelWorld. So it has been 9 years since Universal's last Mummy film, The Mummy: Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. The last in the Mummy trilogy with Brendan Fraser. And now we're introduced to a more serious and darker reboot of The Mummy. And this film is the first one in Universal's Dark Universe. A cinematic universe with all Universal's monsters in one world. I'm sure it's gonna be great. The story. Centuries ago, Princess Amhat was betrayed and her destiny had been taken from her. In present day, her mummified body is found in a deep underground tomb. Of course, she returns from the dead and she unleashes her evil on the world. What I like. Russell Crowe as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Russell Crowe is terrific. It's amazing having him as part of the Dark Universe. He plays Dr. Jekyll and the evil Mr. Hyde. Tom Cruise and the action. Now, it's definitely a Tom Cruise film, and a Tom Cruise film brings us Tom Cruise action. Somehow it just doesn't get old seeing him run away from mayhem or being tossed around in a crashing vehicle. The visuals. Now, the film looks great in every way. Whether it's the design, the effects, the action, it's all good. What I really liked was the look of the resurrected dead. For a PG-13 film, that looked pretty cool. It looked like something straight out of The Walking Dead. What I don't like, the ending. Now don't worry, I won't spoil it for you, but there's this huge plot twist and a real game changer at the end of the film. I just didn't like it. I think, of course, in a sequel of in another film in the Dark Universe, they could probably change back what they do at the end of this film. From a marketing point of view, sure, I get it. But as a viewer and story-wise, I just didn't like it. I can't tell you more because I would spoil it, but just go see for yourself and let me know below what you thought. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like I said, Russell Crowe is terrific. He's a great actor with some great screen presence. And, you know, the character of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is awesome, but this is a first film in a universe. They're setting things up. They're introducing characters. They introduce us to Dr. Jekyll, but they don't introduce us to Mr. Hyde. They don't tell you what's going on there. And sure, as a horror fan, I and most of you will probably know, but the new generation that's not familiar with the classic black and white films, they don't have a clue who Mr. Hyde is. So they could have taken one extra scene to explain Mr. Hyde. Less is more. I really feel like they thought that Princess Amhat and her goal wasn't enough. And they created a lot of stuff around that. And of course, I understand it's setting up a cinematic universe. But there were so many things going on where I was like, is that really necessary? And I think less is more. I think it would have been better if they've just focused on the mummy story. And sure, setting up maybe Mr. Hyde or that certain plot twist. And especially the role of Nick Morton's friend, Chris Vale, played by Jack Johnson. He was there for comic relief. And he was funny the first 2 times, but he became pretty annoying after that. Most magical moment. The Mummy takes London. Well, to me this is easily the best scene and the most memorable scene in the film. The Mummy is unleashed in London and she showcases us her powers. The trailer will tell you it's a pretty cool scene. Did you know? Universal's Dark Universe. Like I said, this is the first one in a cinematic universe with all Universal's monsters in one world. Back in the 30s and 40s, Universal was king with a lot of their monsters, among them being Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, the Invisible Man and of course the Mummy. So for the upcoming new versions of these classic monsters, they already got some great A-list names. Like Johnny Depp as the Invisible Man and Javier Bardem as Frankenstein's monster. Whoa, that last one I'm really curious about because Javier Bardem is a really cool actor. You know, his face is like, whoa. And I can't imagine him as Frankenstein monster and I think it will be totally badass. For sure. I sure hope that's the next one they're gonna make. Woo! Overall, now while The Mummy isn't jaw-dropping, it is good entertainment. Sofia Boutella is alright as the leading monster, but she's not as memorable as Arnold Vosloo was in the previous Mummy films by Universal. The effects, design and action are all fine, and Tom Cruise and Russell Crowe are always awesome. It's a entertaining and original new take on a classic tale. I give The Mummy 2.5 out of 5 mummy tombs. So that's it for now guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you see The Mummy? Let me know below what you thought. If you have the time, hit the like button, subscribe button, or maybe check out one of my other videos. Check out my other links in the description below. I'll post some Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook links. Check it out. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you back next time. Bye.